Jeff and Lex.
And we back at it again.
Hey, Monday nights.
And we back at it again. Hey, tell your friends that we back at it again. Hey, hey, hey.
What's up, you guys? It's me, your girl Lex DMUA. This is my boy.
Jeffrey Say for JeffreyShowLive.
And we're back with another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3. Episode, what is this? Episode
10?
10? Oh, wow. 10, Homecoming.
Homecoming.
So, where we started the episode off at?
In the studio.
Oh.
Well, it's not a studio. Radio station?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Forgot about this. All right, so we at the radio station. I can't remember the number or the name of the station at all.
The Beats or something like that.
Child, that's every radio station in there.
Slick! We do got a beat.
It be the beat.
We do got a beat.
909 and the
We
beat.
got a beat.
Like,
So
we
do.
whatever. Some
Can't
Miami radio
flex.
station that I don't know about. And we got not Hood Brat. Hood Brat wasn't there.
Yeah, she was the only
It
one not
was
there.
Sukihana and Kamillion and Miami Tip.
Right.
And they being interviewed by this female DJ. And so she's sitting there asking them questions, and
I
she's
can see
like,
you doing something like that.
"Wait,
Interviewing like the...
all being on
The
like a
Angel.
radio? Yeah, I could do that. That'd be
It
fun.
would.
I wouldn't mind doing that."
That'd be
But
nice.
she's sitting there talking to Sukihana and them, and she like, you know, well, this Baps tour, you know, she first talked about each one of their singles, you know, Pretty and Ratchet, and then come in and got that Want song. Look, that little Want song got a chance to be a
You
hit.
gotta make a TikTok.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not out here for twerking on the gram. That's a little bit of a twerk song.
You can do
yeah.
makeup to it.
I could. You right.
If,
But that little
if that's your song.
Dum,
If that's your song.
dum,
Do something silly.
dum.
You better get sponsored.
Dum,
Yeah, they gonna put you in the music video or something.
Hey, put me in the music video. Well, she already made the music video,
I was
so
just
it's too late.
thinking that. They
Too
did.
late, but that song is a hit a little bit. I can see that being on the radio, low key. I think it's a
You
cute
better
song.
call Young Jock Radio.
Girl, I'm not gonna call Jock. I don't even listen to that station. Why you playing? I think I listen to it sometime in the afternoon, but I think it come on in the morning. I don't listen to them then.
Yeah, it's like.
But anyway, but you know, she's giving them, you know, they props on their song, and then she's like, you know, they Hood Brat. She can't be here today, but she's like, you know, she also a very hardworking girl. So what's up with this Baps tour? And they're like, Black African Princesses, and you know, just all for the females or whatever. And we going on tour. She was asking her how the tour started, how the tour been going, and Sukihana very, very politically correctly was just like, yeah, we went to one place. It wasn't our usual crowd, but you know, we turned it out. So, you know, we just getting this thing started. She's like, that's good, that's great, that's you know, we get into that money. And the girl lady's like, that's cool. And so she started asking Sukihana about her song Pretty and Ratchet, I think is the name of the song. And she was like, you know, this one's a little toned down from, it's not as vulgar as the rest of your music. Like, it's not, you know, whatever.
It took a left.
Yeah, this was weird. This was a very weird introduction. I mean, I'm glad we got into the conversation, but it was very weird.
It was really good.
Because the lady is asking her, why did she clean it up? Why did she clean up the song? Or why did she make this song more clean than the rest of them? And she was like, did you feel like you had to do that so it could be more playable for radio? And Sukihana goes into being like, yeah, you know, I felt like I had to switch it up and do it a little different because, you know, I'm a dark-skinned female, and I feel like, you know, but, you know, lighter-skinned girls, they get it easier in the industry or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, yes, that's
yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't true.
That is true, but it's
and
like...
Miami took Coast like, yep.
Like, that don't have nothing to do with why you could have just said you gotta make stuff cleaner for the radio, like, cause I feel like regardless if it's black or white or whatever color you are, you still have to make songs that are you still have to censor song for the radio. Like if your song got a cuss word in every single thing, they're not gonna play it on the radio because you ain't gonna hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't really hear those type of songs from anybody else from Suki. You know, there are people that make those kind of songs, but
they don't do on the radio.
I didn't get the connection of what Suki was trying to
Just like with Meg, I mean, BITCH. they even her just spelling the word, it still get blanked out on the radio. She probably thought spelling it was probably made it easier to be on the radio or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she just wanted to just say the word instead of spelling it out.
Did you like the new album, by the way?
I did. I liked the EP. I liked it. It was cute.
Okay.
I liked it, Sugar. I think I'm ready for another album, Meg. But anyway, but still, people still have to play clean stuff on the radio. I mean, listen to Nicki's stuff that's on the radio, Cardi's stuff that's on the radio. And Meg, who is a brown-skinned woman, her stuff still got to be clean enough to put it on the radio. It really doesn't have anything to do with colorism. Yeah. But regardless, I'm glad we got the conversation rolling, you know. And so Sukihana just like, you know, and I'm pretty sure she does, you know, just like what Amara was saying. Like when she first came onto the scene, you know, being a dark-skinned female, it's hard to... I'm pretty sure she probably do have to change up some stuff on her lyrics that some girls don't. I don't think it's because vulgar, but other things happen and they feel like they have to switch it up or whatever to make you this package, to make you presentable to the world, when it's just like, well, why can't I just be presentable as this other light-skinned chick? You know what I mean? And so she just feel like, you know, dark-skinned women do have a harder in this industry, which unfortunately is true. And I feel like we just now getting to a point where we are seeing more dark-skinned females taking over the game. But it's been a long time coming, and it's really on like a handful compared to all the light-skinned ones that are popping. So, then like Kamillion, she's like, you know, yeah, she was like, and even though like I'm lighter than Suki, I still get colorism too, because I'm not as light as somebody like Tip. And she was like, you know, and I got a gap in my teeth, and I don't have the body shape that they want, and they want to package me to make me look like this cookie cutter girl too, and try to make me change. And then Tip was just saying, you know, like she is lighter, but people are always questioning her blackness. Like just because I'm light, they try to tell me to talk more hood. I'm like, could you talk more hood? Like you already kind of do.
Yeah, that kind of.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that kind of got me.
But, I mean, she was just saying, like, you know, she feels like she has to prove her blackness, and just showing, like, you know, in the black community, there's certain things that no matter what shade or age you deal with, you're going to face something, because as a black woman, you just going to always have something to deal with. In America, we the most unprotected people in this country, or low-key, I feel like, in the world. And... We all got our own crosses to bear, you know. We all have to go through something as black women in any industry, no matter what shade we are, because at the end of the day, it don't matter how light you is, they still gonna see you as a nigga. And that's just, it is what it is. In this case, I feel like we're slowly turning that around, but the powers that be, or certain people in this country, don't matter how much money you make or what success you get, they still gonna think you just a little black nobody, a little black girl. They're not. That's all they're going to see, even though that we know that we are more, and we are strong, and we are powerful. And yeah, happy Women's History Month, everybody. And that's why I liked this scene. I was like, come on, Mom, you better plug this in for the Women's History Month.
I love it.
And we just ended with Black History Month, so
I love it.
I was there for it. So I really like this. I really like this cohort. I really hope they keep this. I really hope they don't try to hit no rah-rah with us next season and they fighting and cussing each other out. I like this dynamic.
Keep saying that.
Because you notice how they do. They do that. You already see how they doing Carly and Sierra in the trailer.
It took them a little minute to finally get it, because they've been doing a little back and forth each season. So it took them a minute.
You know what I mean? But they always...
But I get what you're saying. I'm glad they're doing good in that reunion pic that you saw me.
Yeah, they look so cute. I like them together. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
So yeah. So then, since we did not see Hood Brat at the radio interview, we get a scene with Hood Brat in the studio with her song, and I ain't gonna lie, she was spitting hard, you know.
She was spitting,
and she was writing and she was rapping, but she kind of kept losing her focus, and she was just like, you know, basically, you know, my man Kenny, I was doing some light snooping, and I'm like, what's light snooping?
I was thinking
like,
that too. I'm glad I'm not alone with that. I was thinking that too.
Girl, you snooping at all? You gonna find something?
Right? Don't go searching.
Girl, and so of course she did, and apparently Kenny has been married this whole time they have been dating.
Could you imagine if he found out?
Girl, let me tell you.
She thought he was married. That's a lot.
Right, it's a lot. And honestly, with me, it wouldn't have been no conversation. Like,
yeah, I was surprised she
snip.
Did it that
like,
long,
I'm not quiet. I'm not talking nothing. But, you know, some people, they have to process stuff. So, you know, her going to the studio, get her anger out, was her way of processing
could have been
it.
his single.
Yeah,
that's what the singles are made.
Right, and that hurt, that pain. So she, like, you know, she's feel like she gotta talk to him because she don't understand like how this whole time they been talking. You know, he always just said he had a baby mama. Like, anytime they talked about her, referred to her, it was always, you know, she was just a baby mama. And she was like, to find out this whole time that he's a married man, she's shocked. She like, what's going on?
I can't imagine. I'm just thinking about it on my end. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't.
Yeah. So
that seems like a nightmare.
Yeah. So then we see her go check her man, Kenny. She rolled up to the house. Child, I don't know what she was on because she looked like she had on clothes. She finna go to the club. But then she was going to his house and Kenny didn't look like he's finna go no club with. He like taking her shoes off or doing something with her feet. And she just like, she just kind of down or whatever. And she like, all right, so I gotta talk to you. And she was like, I seen in your phone text message between you and your baby mama anytime that y'all are married. When was you gonna tell me that you were married? And apparently her and him, they live together. And she was like, we've been living together and you ain't never tell me that you was married out here? Like, you got a whole wife out here. And she was like, I don't deal with married men. Like, I don't be trying to take nobody for no marriage. And he's like, he talking about something, he don't see that it was important. How you not see that's not important? He was like, well, what you seeing and really, basically trying to tell what she seeing and what she really seeing. Like, you know, they just co-parenting or whatever. Sir, regardless, it don't matter if y'all co-parenting now or not. You still supposed to tell this girl that you was married. That you still married. Like, ain't even no separation. Like,
married.
You still married. And she's just like, I don't see how could you not tell me about this. And he really acted real nonchalant about it. Like, he like, nah, he was just like, all we doing is focusing on the kids. She's like, okay, but in the text messages, she talking about something, y'all working on y'all marriage. And I'm glad her brat talked to him about it instead of getting mad at the baby mama. Because she was like, well, dang, he's just playing both of his. And so
he was, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but
her brat just gets up and she just leaves. She just walks out. And she's sitting out there with the camera people and stuff. And she's like, hey, y'all got to get me up out of here. Like, I don't want to talk to this man, whatever. Kenny come outside. He's still trying to talk. And she was like, what is there to talk about? Like, you're a whole married man out here. And he's like, no, that wasn't. That's what it wasn't like. You know, you should have told. I don't understand why you didn't tell her or why you didn't tell me. You should have been like, oh, well, I think her real name Nina. Be like, I'm with Nina now. That's it. She was like, I'm supposed to be the only chick, period. Like, I'm not sharing you with nobody. Like, what you mean? I'm the only girl in this thing. Like, and if that's not gonna be the case, then I can't be in this. And she was just like, boy, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me before I do something to you. And she get in the car and she walk off. She leave. Oh, and I mean, I just did it.
I like it.
All right, so yeah, that's it for Hood Bread. I guess we gonna see what gonna happen.
I hope all of them come back. Well, I guess the season is over. Never mind. I was about to get them a little wrap up, but never mind.
Yeah.
But I do hope all three of them come back.
I hope they come back too. I like them.
I like them.
I really hate that for Hood Bread.
Kamillion needs a main spot. Replace her with Shay.
Right. I was so sick of her.
Honestly, Bobby can be replaced with JoJo on the main cast video.
Yes, Lord.
And that's about it. That's all I really.
Everybody can just.
I miss my boy.
Chaotic.
I do. Chaotic can replace the other guy, Briscoe.
Yeah, we see Briscoe. We been. Anywho.
Those just little feet.
So yeah, let's talking about, since you brought up Shay, let's go to this Amara scene. So Amara put to the spa venue. Apparently, her and Shay Ben had their plan. First of all, I don't know what Amara was thinking.
What you mean?
Because if I don't broke up with somebody,
Okay.
I break up with your whole family.
Okay, you said that last
Including,
episode.
Okay, reiterate, including your sister. I'm not finna. You think I'm gonna go somewhere and hang out with your sister in no spot after I done broke up with you? No. Like, how she thought this conversation was gonna go?
Especially how the relationship already is.
Right. Shay's already so up and down and every whatever.
And Amara expressed that during the scene.
Like,
she did open up about it.
Finally.
Right? It was
like,
a finally moment.
And so Amara gets there and it's JoJo and Shay. And they sit down and it's just awkward.
And JoJo in the middle of
JoJo and me, baby. She's sitting there just. So they sitting there and it's kind of awkward, and JoJo kind of like, what's up?
Right,
like,
she pops it off.
She like, what's up? And Amara's like, all right. So basically, me and MJ, we broke up. I just needed a break because I went to eat with Prima Donna. She brought his ex, and she was telling me some things about him, and it was resonating with what I was feeling right now and what I was going through right now. And when I got back to the house, you know, we had to talk about it, and I just felt like I needed a break. And so, and Shay's over there, you know, of course, she's going to take her brother's side, and she was like, well, Mar, I don't see how you going to let some other woman come and tell you about your man now when she dated him 10 years ago. And one, I do understand that. I do understand where she's coming from. I do. Should not let somebody, an ex or anybody else, you know, tell you about your man.
I felt strongly about that.
You know, I get where she's coming from, but at the same time, if you feel like you resonate on what that person's saying, you know.
I think that it just sucks, and we're going to get into that in the next episode, the whole prima donna part. That's what I ultimately didn't like,
that part was messy, too. But also, it's just like, but if I feel like I resonate with what this girl is saying, man, because it's not like Amara agreed with everything that she was saying, but it was just the parts that what she felt like she was going through right now, and she was just trying to kind of defend her brother, and she was like, well, you know, he been working hard, and he been up, and he been down, like, you knew. That
does not sound right, the way Shay was defending her brother at this time. Because they come across that he was a bomb, low-key.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, she was like, you know, sometimes his music be popping, sometimes it don't. Clearly it don't be, because we ain't never heard of this man before.
And I also didn't like the part where he put his career on the back burner for Amara when Amara wanted his career to continue. So that was like a second point I didn't like. I was kind of like, oh,
Shay said that also. She was like trying to blame on Amara. It's like, well, you trying to say, you know, my brother ain't got no money and he da-da-da-dee, but he put on his stuff on his stuff on the back burner for you. And Amara was like, didn't nobody tell him to do that? She was like, I need for this man to have a job. Like, I don't understand why people that's, you know, want to do their own thing or pursue their dream. You can pursue your dream and still currently keep making money. You can still go in and clock in to a 9 to 5, okay? And still pursue your dreams, okay? I do it every day.
I don't do a 9 to 5. But...
I don't do a 9 to 5.
Right.
But we have steady income coming in. We pay the bills. Like, it ain't no regular 9 to 5 with, you know what I mean? We do clock in somewhere, all right? While we pursuing our dreams, it can be done.
Yeah,
you can pursue your music and still have a job, sir.
I agree.
Okay? Because if Amara can handle you not having no job and broke, I'm pretty sure she can handle you going to get a job somewhere. And so her and Shay going back and forth, and Amara's like, I don't need to talk to you about this. You used to be, I'm his sister, so I'm going to speak up for him, and I'm going to da-da-da-da-da-da, and you just, and then, because Shay just like, Amara, I don't understand why you getting so upset or whatever, because I asked you that. And she was like, you're asking me that, but I'm getting frustrated because I feel like everybody is trying to tell me what to do in my life. She was like, every time I turn around, well, it was a Jillian case, people trying to tell me how to handle it. Now it's this MJ thing. Y'all trying to tell me how to handle it. And I'm just trying to figure out how to handle this stuff on my own, which is why I'm just saying I needed a break from him because I just needed to figure out how to do this by myself. And JoJo is kind of like listening to Amara. She's kind of like, I understand where you coming from. And then, you know, her and Shay, they get so angry and stuff. And Amara just kind of just like, she's like, I just need a break. And she's like, you know what? Since I'm taking a break from your brother, how about I take a break from you too?
I like that.
Maybe we need to break up too. And then, Shay is down on her feelings like, well, that's fine because we don't need to be friends anyway.
Cause you don't know loyalty.
Yeah, you don't know loyalty. And Mark's like, yeah, you, all this loyalty, all this friendship, great, whatever. You always with this stuff, friend. Like, okay, all right. Yeah, you gonna whip my ass, all this type of stuff, blah 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 blah. Go. And she like listen, and then like she's like whatever, and she kind of just like shushes her out the room.
I like that, Amara.
Very classy way, cause you could tell Amara was getting heated. And she was just like, you know what? If I let myself get to, how about this? How about we just be done? And so when Shay leaves, JoJo is sitting there like, girl, I get it. I understand what you mean. Like, you don't need nothing about your man, but if you were understanding what she was saying, I understand where you coming from. And while the Mr. her and JoJo having their heart tight, who come in? MJ.
With some flowers.
Big behind flowers, some other stuff. When did he get his hairline back? Did he always have a hairline? Did he do the safari thing? Like, I'm just saying, I'm glad he took that bowler hat off. That's all I got to say. But he come in there and he's just like, I know we've been separated for a couple of days, but I miss you, and I just felt like the whole time was just like, you need to fight for what you want. And and he started breaking down crying, and I was just like, sir, I don't see no tears coming down. He just making all the noises and just doing a whole lot of these.
I think that's just interesting how they still together. I wonder what changed.
I don't know. Hopefully he got a job. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. But, he's like, I miss you and everything. He started crying like, baby, I just want to make everything better. I just want to do better. I just want to make everything better.
But they dried up quick.
Right, real quick. And he was like, I just don't want you to, I just trying to be there for you, and I just want you to understand I try to support you, and da-da-da-da-da. And Amara just like, listen, I understand, and I get that. But what I'm telling you is I just need time. I just need time, MJ, to think about everything and go over everything that's going on with this. She was just like, I just need a little break, a little time. And because I'm like, dog, a couple of days. This man acting like they've been not talking for weeks. She's just like, I just need a little time just to think about everything and to process. And he's just like, okay. He kind of just shaking his head, whatever. So yeah, that's how we end up that scene. Because I forgot about the scene that happened earlier in the episode before this one, when Amara's at her house. She's talking to her mama who got the dog, and mommy is tired of this dog. She's like, he peeping and pooing everywhere. Your man should have took this dog when he left. Because Amara's like, I'm trying to just focus on my music. Like, I just need a quiet time so I could just sit and think to myself. And she's just like, she's just stressed out. And she was just like, like how we always do. I know I've done this. I break up with somebody and, you start missing them after a couple of days. And you like, oh, well, did I make the right decision? Or was that the right way I should have handled it? And she's talking to her mom. And she's like, I know. She's like, I just feel like maybe I could have handled it better. Maybe I could have had more of a conversation with him instead of just handling it like I did. And her mom's like, Mama said, that's history. It's time to start a new chapter.
Basically.
Mama said, girl, be done with this man. Let's move on. It is what it is.
See how she felt.
Mama said she over this man.
She was done.
I was like, all right, Mama, that's right. And she was like, girl, she can take this dog back too, because I'm not trying to pick up all this pee and poop, and you're not trying to do it either. So I'm over this or whatever. And Amara's just like, I don't know if that's what I want to do or not. So I feel like that's probably why she came already a little amped up before she met with Shay and them, because she just don't know really where to go, what to do, and having everybody in their opinion, her mama and everybody, it's I guess it's kind of starting to be a little too much for her. So, I guess we'll see what happens with that. And so then we get the bulk of the episode was Trina, Bobby, and Joy going to the Bahamas.
I want to go.
I want to go to Bahamas. I've been to Jamaica, but not to the Bahamas. But it seems real cool there too at the Bahamas. But so yeah, so we start with Trina and everybody packing up their stuff.
Well, they was at Trina house. Bobby came over to Trina house, which was nice.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm so excited y'all invited me on the trip. I'm really excited to go, and I think it'll be a good trip for us to, go down there and spend time with our family. And, then, Bobby's like, oh, Trick coming too? And they like, yeah, Trick is a part of the family too, and so I feel like I want to, bring him also.
What's that grand?
Yo, Trick is a mess. So Joy is like, well, I don't really know what's going on with Trick. I ain't heard from him in a couple of days. He ain't been answering my text messages though, so let me go ahead and check on him. Joy thought she was asleep. Let me tell y'all.
You peep game?
Of course, always. So Joy's thinking she coming over Trick house to talk to him, but when Trick see the cameras, he like, no ma'am, no sir. Joy thought she was going.
Lauren.
Right. He started going, oh, I don't want the people in my house. I don't want them in my house. They fake, they phony. They put that picture of me up and they trying to drag me down, and they're disrespectful, and I don't want to deal with this. If y'all don't get out of my house, I swear I'm gonna throw y'all out. I'm gonna fight y'all. Lauren, I ain't playing with y'all. Get these folks out of my house. I told y'all I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be seen about it. I don't want to talk about that. Y'all trying to post me up, embarrass me, and And I guess Joy thought if she came over, that was gonna make it better, but he not having it, and he not going to no bill. He not going to the Bahamas. He not doing nothing. Love and hip hop. He don't want to go. He don't want to do it if the camera gonna be there, which we all know they are going to be. And Joy just sent her like stress, like, Lord, what we gonna do with Trick? But I'm just like, Trick, why are you mad? You act like, now I could be wrong, because I don't know if Love and Hip Hop is IG page, but sir, everybody was posting that.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but everybody.
Mugshots are public record. You can get anybody, like, once the jail or the courthouse post your mugshot on the internet, you can put up anybody's mugshot.
You really can. Seriously.
It's public knowledge. Like, it is what it is. It's like, Love and Hip Hop didn't have to do with it. If you didn't get arrested, nobody would have seen it. Like, I saw the Shade Room and Gossip in the City and Ball Alert and everybody else posting up the picture. It's public knowledge. Like, anybody gonna post it up. I don't know why you get mad at Love and Hip Hop for that. But, okay. So he going off, and they don't know what they're gonna do by Trick. And Trina's a little upset. When Joy gets back to her and she tells her and Bobby this news, she like, yeah, y'all, it don't look like Trick gonna come, because he upset that they posted pictures of him, his mugshot, that he don't like that, and he don't want to come with them. But it's so weird, because like, you see how they kind of go from like trying to have a regular scene to talking about the show, like why they on the show. Because it's like, Bobby's like, wait, hold on, let's stop this conversation. Let's turn these cameras off and let's have a private conversation. And she was like, and Joy's still talking like, no, we're going to keep going on with the script. Like, I'm going to keep going on with the script. And Bobby is kind of...
Trina just wasn't with it.
Right. And it was weird, because I was just like, this is strange. And she's like, yeah, he ain't really liking all this or whatever. And they still trying to talk about the situation without talking about the situation.
Yeah.
It was weird. And so, and Trina was just like, I'm sad that Trick can't come, because he is like family to me. And I really wish he would come on this trip with us. But I understand he come from because y'all were being disrespectful by posting that picture. I'm like, girl, how are we getting mad at other people for things that are public knowledge? This is what you signed up for, to be on Love and Hip Hop. What you think? Like, reality. When you pick a reality television show, guess what they're going to depict? Your reality. You went to jail. That is your reality. So therefore, that's what they're going to talk about on this reality TV show. Like, what part of that don't you not understand? I was just like, what? Trina, you really defending this foolishness? This stupid. Mad stupid. But whatever. And they just like, we understand Trick don't want to come, so we ain't gonna make him come. We gonna go on to the Bahamas anyway. So Trina, Bobby, and Joy get to the Bahamas, and the Bahamas is beautiful, and she's pointing out places and stuff that her mom took her to when she used to come visit the Bahamas and everything like that. Then while they in the hotel room, Bobby comes spend time with Joy, and he's like, I'm enjoying everything, and I really do feel like this is what Vanessa would have wanted, because what people don't know is that Vanessa is the original bad beat, you know what I'm saying? She the original one, that kind of gave Trina to be, the baddest,
I didn't know that though.
Huh?
I didn't know that though.
I mean, I had a feeling like most girls, like, that's close to their mothers, they emulate what they see, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Meg say she do, from her mama, and so forth and so forth, So I'm not shocked. And then Joy was like, well, we know Vanessa always wanted to come back home and be with her family, so we brought her with us. And Bobby was like, y'all brought her with us, and Joy pulled out the vase that has Trina's mother's ashes in it. And at first I was like, what's she saying? I was like, what y'all gonna do? Scatter her ashes on the beach or something?
At first that's what I was thinking too.
But I guess they just
maybe
wanted
the next episode
to have. I'm trying to figure out how they get that through. Check-in TSA.
Yeah, I never seen anything like that. Don't know if there's anything against that.
You're like, I don't know, but they got her there with them, so they can feel like they're kind of celebrating with her. And then we get a nice scene of their whole family that lives in the Bahamas, and they're talking about memories of.
Cute.
And they're talking about memories of Trina's mom and how she was, and that was really nice. And then we got to find out a little bit more about Trina's dad, or her stepfather who raised her. She looks at him like a father, and he was unfortunately he was shot and killed when Trina was young, and he was like one of the first people that I haven't known that got murdered. Like, I never known that before. But they were saying like how he was a really nice guy. He would always get on rides, you know what I'm saying? He was really sweet, and Bobby was like, well, it sounded like they were two people that were like perfect for each other, Since Vanessa was really kind-hearted, and he seemed like his name was Willie. He was really kind-hearted, that they were seeing like a perfect match, and it was like, well, now they're together. They're together now in heaven. And, they raise up a toast to the family, Trina's mom, and everything, and they're happy, and everybody's like kind of just celebrating and rejoicing what they have, I think that's good to see, instead of always reflecting on what you've lost. So we see them the next morning, and Bobby is making breakfast, y'all. Apparently Bobby can cook. I was trying to figure out why he would make a bacon with his bare hands. Like, was that just me? Did y'all see him flipping the bacon with his fingers? I'm like, what y'all fingers made out of? I was like, ooh, that seemed a little.
That's that Miami.
I guess.
Yeah.
Bobby making everything. He got eggs, bacon, pancakes, potatoes. And then you see Bobby making his version of mimosas, which is orange juice and Patron in the morning. And he get them like a double shot.
I was like, that's a lot, Bobby.
And also, I was like, I thought it was real funny, like, why he had 4 glasses set up, and it was just the 3 of them. Foreshadowing. So Trina and Joy show up, and Trina, she look like she got her natural makeup on, she got her eye mask on, she got her pajamas on, and she's like, but what you done burnt up in here? He's like, I ain't burnt nothing. He was like, I made y'all breakfast. She's like, oh, okay. Then they're like, Joy, come on, Joy. And then Joy came in with like this like little nightgown, Adidas nightgown.
Long night.
Black and white. She got these big glasses on. They like, girl, you got these glasses. I said, let me find out. Joy already done got lit. And she got these big glasses on or whatever. And she sitting down talking, and they talking and stuff. And Bobby fixing her the food, and they talking about, I guess, what they gonna do for the day. And next thing you hear some noise. Hey, though. Hey, though. And they're like, who there? I'm like, y'all know who this is. What's up, playing? Y'all know what Trick Daddy sound like. Trick Daddy done showed up for the he done changed his mind. I guess he said I do need these love and hip hop coins. And he done showed up to Trinidad girl. I mean not Trinidad, the Bahamas girl. He done showed up to join them on the trip, child. And they all happy that we're one big happy family, and he finally joined. And that's what we end the episode off at.
That was a cute.
That was the end. I don't really remember what happened next week, to be honest. Oh, I do. Next week, Sukihana and I think Kamillion, they trying to have this women's dinner, women's brunch or something like that, and it's gonna have almost all the women. I guess this is what they doing while Trina and them in the Bahamas, cause I don't think Trina or Joy, but all the rest of the women for Love Hip Hop Miami, they are sitting down at a brunch, and it looks like Prima Donna and Amara gon' have it out, have some issues or whatever, and look, we see security getting called, but y'all know Amara ain't finna fight nobody. She ain't about that life like that. She classy. She ain't finna be doing like that. So we gonna see what's gonna happen next week. I liked this episode. I thought it was real cute.
I love Miami.
So they doing a good job to me. We just seen them film their reunion. So I guess we'll see that in the next couple of weeks. I guess that means they finna come to an end too, I guess. But whatever it is, we gonna be here for it. It's me, your girl Lex, DM me way. This is my boy
Jeffrey Show Live.
And we out.